Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Banner Saga. I still cannot get enough of this beautiful hand-drawn art in the game. It seems so nice. These are two of the main characters. We'll meet them later in the game. And for now, let's continue. Let's continue from where we left off last time. So, basically what had happened was... first things first, let's give a little introduction. First of all, there are two races who live into this world, or at least those two which were already introduced to us. The first race is of course humanity, and the second race is a race of horned giants called Varro. They're basically, I guess, at least 3 meters tall, if not more, and have horns. And I guess it's not really mentioned. I think maybe it's mentioned here and there in the game, but Varro are all male, so there are no Varro women. And the other thing is that Varro cannot reproduce. They were created by the gods, and actually there was one particular god which created them. And they basically also they cannot die from old age. They're immortal, but of course they can still be killed. So there cannot be any more Varro made, since, as it was mentioned in the beginning, the gods are all dead. Well, it's kind of sad. Anyway, so the main character in this particular episode, because the game actually alternates between different characters, similarly to, let's say, George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire. The main character of this particular episode is this really old Varro, and he's basically the tax collector for the Varro king, and he was just finishing his rounds. He was trying to collect the tax from this governor of this village when the village was attacked, and so he basically assisted the governor. And as you saw in the tutorial battle last episode, we basically killed the rebels, the brigands, which were trying to take over the establishment. And now the governor has offered us to defeat the rest of the brigands, and in exchange he was going to give twice the amount of taxes for us. So let's get down to it. Eric, steward of Strand. I manage the government business. So this is this guy. Ubin, isn't it? So yeah, Ubin is basically the main character for this episode. It is. The governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems a bit chaotic around here, Eric. It's been worse. We got a lot of irons in the fire. What does he want exactly? Scaffoldings that you didn't hack up in the Great Hall scattered after you took out their chieftain. So scaffoldings are basically its word for those brigands that we just killed. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. If there's anyone left to worry about, I know who can tell us. So, looks like we're going to the marketplace. Okay, so a little bit about the game's interface. As you can see, there are different locations which you can move to, and all the available accessible locations are like highlighted in blue, and they have this really nice title above it. Like here, market, using, I don't know the name of the font, but it looks like Nordic hieroglyphs, if I can put it myself like this. Looks like runes. So let's go to the market. Let me handle this. You meander through rows of open-faced houses and rolly stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Uh-oh, we're going to scare somebody. Hat, I'm not in the mood today. For what? Talking to an idiot. The scavenging cheese time bled out half an hour ago, Hat. So when you tell me that what rat anus the rest of them crawled back into, nobody's going to try to kill you this time. This guy is funny. I don't talk to... they don't talk to me. Yeah, right. I don't have the patience for this. Hats was visibly fumbling with some dirty trinkets on his table. Wait, just buy one of these. If everyone thinks I'm getting worked over every week, how am I supposed to know much? Yeah, I guess he has a point. Just a little food money, yeah? Hmm. Give anything, pay him, do nothing. Uh, let's do nothing, let's see how it... Eric overturns his flimsy table, scattering has a sound of jungle on the ground. Okay, this guy is not to be trifled with either. Gods! Eric! Laying it on a bit heavy, don't you think? Where are the scaffoldings? No man! Up by slow. Okay, no man, that's a place, I guess. But that was months ago, last I know. That's cooks away with the way of Eric's hand, getting things from his hovel. Disappearing for a while with his... Until this blows over, you figure. Your warrior steps forward. Are we done here? Oh, okay. So apparently this guy is another one of the characters that we used in battle, and he's our bodyguard, the bodyguard to the tax collector. Good off. Were you wearing green back at the Great Hall? No. Just bought them while we were walking around. Why? You look like a frog. No reason. I like this, to give this guy sort of dry humor. You know, Gunov goes off to look at more styles. Eric, that man of yours seemed unreliable at best. Yeah, he was certainly shifty. The blind dog wouldn't trust hard, but used to be scuffling. If they're licking their wounds, they've probably got old hounds, not new ones. No man is a meat hall. Best I can tell, the name's ironic. Listen, I know a guy who would love to put a few of these scouts in the ground. I'm going to find him. I'll meet you there. Where is this place again? No man, it's halfway up the hill towards Great Hall. You won't miss it. Just make sure the governor reminds his promise. Down the usual tide. I'll remind him. Okay. See, another good thing about this game is the dialogue. The dialogue is really clever. A lot of games really don't put too much effort into it and concentrate mostly on the gameplay, but the dialogue in this game is pretty good. So let's see, again we're supposed to move, and the only place we can go is this meat house, where we're going to hunt down the rest of the scufflings. Yeah, let's use their language. Okay, you arrive in front of what appears to be, or what must be no man. A few minutes later, Eric appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Valgard. I point them out, Eric says over his shoulder. Ready? You're walking through the front door? They ran to a meat house, says Valgard. I'll be surprised if they can stand up straight right now. Okay, here we go. Valgard bolts the front doors open so hard it won't close again without repair. Yeah, that's nice, just like in a western movie. As we enter the hall, Eric is already at the head of the table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scufflings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and meat steins in the process. Okay, the battle is about to start. Okay, so this is the first real battle in the game, since we don't count the tutorial. So first things first, these are our units. Before the game starts, we can arrange them on this blue grid any way we want. We all need to make sure that obviously we follow the rules of placement, meaning that Varro will take 4 spaces and humans take only 2. Okay, so what we want to do, let's see, it's unfortunate that we don't know the turn order of the enemies. For example, if we put this guy here, then maybe we'll know whether this guy can move first and hit him. So let's, just to avoid this kind of situation, we're going to put this guy here. Actually, you know what, we're going to put, you know, this is actually a pretty easy battle, but just to demonstrate for the battles, we're going to put everybody in the back, as far away as possible. Because this way we can make an informed decision. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay, so let's start the battle. So let's see. This guy can move him up to here or even up to here, but it's no use to spend willpower so early. Let's see the enemy's turn order. So what we need to know is, here is this guy's turn again, and I guess those 4 enemies are going to move before him. So we gotta make sure none of them is able to hit him. So this guy can go up to here, and this guy a bit forward, so up to here. Yeah, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Let's just move him all the way up to here. And he has the special ability Stone Wall. What does it do? It says here, blocks damage to strength and armor for 1 round. So in other words, they cannot hit him, but he has to spend 1 willpower. Oh, actually blocks 3 damage per hit. Okay, so it's not that they cannot hit him. He blocks only 3 damage. But anyway, we're not going to use that since they cannot reach me anyway. Let's end our turn. Okay, so with this guy, same thing. Where are any of those guys? Can any of them reach him? No. Okay, so let's move as far as we can. So, as you see, there are those shields that came on top of both guys. This is because this guy here has a special ability. It's called Shield Wall. Adds 1 armor to allies and himself are adjacent to the ally. So for every ally he is adjacent to, he gains 1 more armor. As you can see, his base armor is 9, but now it's 10. Okay, let's end this guy's turn as well. Okay, now they're getting closer and closer to us. So now, as you can see, this guy is going to have his turn before this guy has his next turn. So let's make sure we cannot be hit. Let's see, if we go here right next to this guy, we should be fine. And this guy also, he can also profit from the Stone Wall ability. Okay, so now this guy can come closest. Let's see, I think here we should be fine. Okay, can we hit anyone? No. Again, following the rules of engagement. So actually, we can take 2 steps forward. Or you know what? We can get right into the thick of it. I think none of these guys... Okay, he has such a heavy armor. But no, let's actually... I think if these guys cannot hit him, they're going to start breaking his armor, which is not something that I want to do. Okay. How about this guy? So... Okay, maybe I should move him again next to the other guy. Oh, so this guy is going to be able to reach him. 7, 9. Yeah, actually, let's go here. No problem. Okay, now we can do some damage. Oh, this guy cannot hurt us anymore. This guy, he can possibly reach us. This guy cannot. And this guy cannot. Okay. So this guy can reach us, huh? Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter because we're going to hit this guy. And okay, so what's weird about this game is sometimes it's not wise to actually kill enemies right away, but it might be better to disable them first. So let's use 1 willpower and hit him for 3. Okay. Now, remember this guy has the Tempest special ability. Let's see, this guy, which we're going to probably kill. Yeah. This guy can hit us. Except if we go here, he probably cannot. This guy cannot. And this guy, well, he may be able to reach us if we kill those 2 guys. But anyway, I don't think it's cause for too much concern. Okay, so as you can see, the Tempest, it highlights the squares of the characters who are going to get hit. And he has 15 strength, and these guys have 7 armor each, so he's going to do 8 damage to each of them, so he's going to kill them both. Nice. Okay, so he broke 1 armor. So let me explain a few things first. So as you can see, he earned 2 renown, and he got a promotion. So for the first 2 kills, now which means that he can now level up, and he can improve his abilities. Now, and this guy, once this guy hit his armor, he actually lost 1 armor himself, I think. Or, I don't know, why didn't he lose it? Okay, never mind then. So let's see, now it's starting to get a bit tricky. Because now our characters can hit us. This guy is 6 and 9. This guy is 9, 7. Let's try to hit the guys who have their turns first. So this guy. Or this guy, huh? Can get into the thick of things. Oh, can actually do damage to those guys. When is his turn? I don't know. Oh, these guys. Actually, yeah, let's hit him. Okay, 4 and wow, nice. He has a lot of willpower. 6. Okay, good. And this guy couldn't do anything. Okay. So next, you. Can we get to him? Yes, he can, but he has to spend 2 willpower. Oh, this guy, he's probably just... Oh, 7 damage. Yeah, we should be fine. So I'm planning of using this guy to do Tempest again here. Which means, with this guy, I should probably go somewhere in this direction. Yeah, let's go here and let's hit him. Only 1 damage. Let's break his armor then a little bit. So I think it's the first time I break armor into battle. Okay, and he also broke my armor a bit. So let's see. Now I can hit this guy for 5. Actually, let's hit him for 6. We have more than enough willpower. So this guy is totally ineffective. He can do almost anything anymore. Okay, see, now that they don't have high enough strength, they keep breaking our armor. Which is what we want to happen. Okay, again Tempest, let's hit those guys. Well, this time we didn't manage to kill them because they had more strength. But, you see, they have only 1 health. So, actually 1 strength, so they cannot do any damage to us. It's like really inconceivable. So, let's see, who should we kick? Who should we hit? There's quite a little number of actually strong characters, strong enemies remaining. 7, 6, 3, okay. Let's break your armor. And see, those guys have... Okay, 4, 1. Maybe... Okay, this guy is the next one to go, so I want to make sure he doesn't try to attack me and tries to attack this guy instead. So what I'm gonna do is break his armor as well. Okay. Nice. Okay, 4, 7. This guy is pretty weak actually. Okay, let's hit him. For 2. Okay, this is actually a special ability, which I'll talk about later, but 1 and 1, okay. 7, okay. This time we're not going to use Tempest, we're going to hit this guy and kill him because he's pretty strong. And I keep breaking our armor. Oh, he has only 4 armor now. Okay, 1, 6, 3, 1, 4, 5. So this guy is the biggest threat. Let's go all out on him, and he's no longer a threat. 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 5. Okay, let's hit this guy. Let's kill him for 3. So, as you see what we are doing, we are trying to reduce all the enemies to 1 or like to some small number of health, so that they cannot do any damage to us, and all they can do is try to break our armor. Although this guy has a special ability that you can see does this kind of stuff. Okay, it's time for Tempest, I think. So we're going to kill those 2 guys. Let's see. Actually, I want this guy and this guy to basically take most of the kills, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because those 2 guys are going to be in our party for a while, and those 2 guys are only my guest party members, so they're not going to be helping us much. Who's next? This guy has 3. Oh, but this guy has no armor, okay. So I think it's better to move to this guy to give him some armor. And what we're gonna do is... yeah, let's break this guy's armor. I want somebody else to kill him. See? Okay, 3 damage. So now I want this, I want you. 8, 7, 3, yeah. Oh, but you have no willpower, huh? Okay. Well, let's kill this guy. One thing at a time. Even if this guy dies, it's not going to be a problem for us. Ooh, okay. Let's see. 60%. That's not good. Let's break his armor instead, I guess. So they're going to go out on him, huh? Okay. Nothing we can do about that. Let's kill. Well. Let's kill you, I guess. And this guy's dead. We could have avoided that, but it's not a big deal, actually. If he dies, as I mentioned, he's only a temporary party member. Okay, so this guy needs to get some experience. Let's kill this guy. And nice, he earned a promotion. And those guys are just going to be flailing on him. Even though he... Let's go all the way around. Okay, as you can see, we enter the so-called pillage mode. In pillage mode, when there is only one enemy or only one of our units remaining, basically turns no longer alternate between us and the enemy, and every unit just takes their turn normally in order. So as you can see, first all 3 of our heroes are going to take their turn before the last remaining enemy. Oh, hi there, Ubin. So as you can see, he's standing near the door and just watching the battle. Or maybe he's guarding the door, who knows. Okay, I don't want him to do anything, actually. Let's just use Stonewall. And we want Eric to actually take the kill. Nice, okay. So, we won. So Gunoff is ready for promotion and Eric is ready for promotion, which is what we want. Shield Banger has been injured in battle, that's okay. Let's go. And actually, Okay, there they are. Gods be damned, I got to go wash off this blood. Eric is looking out the house windows in the bay. A fleet of long ships approach with sails of both reds and blues. One banner I know well. Vognir. Next for Var kingship last we spoke. Their flag looks important. So basically it's the Varu prince. Like the heir to the throne. Yeah, important guests. See what I deal with all day long? It's not easy for him. Ah, things makes a little more sense. You'd hoped I have a stake in saying everything's fine here when the royal guests arrived. Haha, he basically used us. Not me, the governor. Smart guy. Now I have to make sure there are no rotting bodies or pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Sounds like messy business. Can I ask one more favor? Okay, hopefully it's not about moving bodies. No, Eric, I've done enough already. Okay, what is it? If you want to stall our guests down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eric and Valgard hassle from the meat house. To his credit, Eric tosses the barkeep as part of silver for the mess. We give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. Okay, so I think this is a good place to end this video. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later, guys. Bye bye.